So all of these we will expand and see voices online, the ASAN.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Julian Koma from Serial Broadcasting Corporation. I'm glad that the first set of questions centered around the preferred topic. But as journalists, our jobs are to read the questions of people. On several programs that had the Good Morning Sierra Leone, the podium, questions have been posited. And I think it's our duty as newsmen to bring those questions to you people. Even if it's not answered 100%, but those questions have to be presented to you. Now, this is a two-tier question. At one of our programs, this question was asked. It says, do you think the APC executive and its members are presenting a united front right now? The reason I ask is because one of the main bone of contention between APC and ECSL is the provision of disaggregated result. Now, on a recent program, a non-APC member only said that it has not been the mandate of ECSL to release disaggregated result. It has only happened once, and that one time was a mistake. It hasn't happened never before. And quite recently, we saw that the ECSL commissioner said that it is not in their mandate. Now, the second question this person said under the comment section was, the list of recommendation that the Tripartite committee came out with, does it mandate the ECSL to provide disaggregated result for future elections? Now, these questions are really important, and even if you give 50% of a reply, it will be really, really appreciated. Thank you.
Really, you were not here when I was making my submission, but thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is Ahmed Wai Toure. I report for Galaxy Radio and the upcoming Kia Times newspaper. This question they go for you, Honorable Aaron Aruna Kurma. Honestly speaking, it's sad. It's really sad. But I find again when the people of this country, they look forward you, APC, for leading this country. It's sad in the sense that for let somebody go buy top up, more especially will get prepaid, where you don't go put this top up, the tariff, the light, which is very, very sad. But I really appreciate this platform and call on you, leader of opposition and parliament, Abdul Kago, Honorable, let this platform continue and even stage up at television. More especially this issue of electricity what they talk about. Before now, you forget interrupted electricity. But currently, we're in a total blackout. I just want to replace me question, the one way get to do with the section ask. So you, Honorable Aaron Aruna Kurma, you talk about alteration. What I don't do as parliament or as members of parliament from the opposition side, like I said, people really need for redeeming at this bondage. From the start of the alteration, when people are alterate the tariff, what I don't do for call the Ministry of Energy to make sure say they not alterate the tariff as to what stand now with them into this higher tariff at this country where they kill me. If you put up now you credit, you meter, you know you get light. Oh, thank you very much.
Okay. Me now, Arnold Felix Elba. The question based on the tariff. Honorable Leone make mention about tariff. Just one for compares the tariff na salon to other African countries there. What you say about them? I will compare the tariff na salon to other African countries.
Thank you very much, Obaka Kabo. I just want to ask a simple question where the panelists are for me, please. In the first place, can just say was the energy minister. He resigned, as they say, if they get blackout. Now, Madam Bio is the minister of energy. We still get blackout. Where lies the problem?
So my name is Mohamed Bakakama. I work for AYB Television. My name is Mohamed Bakakama. I work for AYB Television. Quick one here. So my question has to do with
Can we listen, please? Thank you.
So you have highlighted a lot of concerns ranging from electricity, the increase in electricity, but I don't know, perhaps you have pinpointed it. What are some of the things that you will be done differently if you are in this position, if you are in the governance now? And another thing has to do with Honorable Aaron. You do mention about the increase of electricity tariff, but where are we getting it from? And what are some of the strategies can be set in place to address some of these challenging concerns during this moment?
And ladies and gentlemen, please, any person will get any other question, you can write another paper you give me. We will take note of them, and we want for assure that say we will respond, we will answer after when the panelists they don't answer to this. The National Publicity Secretary will announce what will be the next step. We're happy for you, and God bless you all. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Before I hand over to the panelists, then I want to talk about this disaggregated data thing where everybody they make as if not crime for the APC demand for getter. Maybe USA is not ever happy before because maybe the need not ever arise for me they ask for and the way we don't ask for it. But they're always the key. They're always the producer. But now we even say that they're supposed to also gazetteer. But you don't see the result up to this moment. So let me also not forget that the law of this country give we the right as citizens for access information when we want them under the Freedom of Information Act. It is a law. So if citizens they ask for information from public office, we ban for getter. And that method, somebody don't use that, a right ECSL. For be secret, for published results not supposed to be secret, for make the results available not supposed to be secret. So it is so secretive about having access to disaggregated data. They're not supposed to be. So now be clear on that one day. We bound now we write for aspirant, we need them for ensure say we verify the election results when we don't challenge, when we don't agree with repeatedly. And if they're so confident, say the results where they announce correct, let them make the data available to we. Plain and simple.
Okay, I'm sure you can speak English very well, and also you can speak Creole very well. And we started the proceedings in Creole, and that has been the medium of communication, so that I think we will respond in Creole. And I think you will appreciate that. You talk about unity. That's my first question. You say the party, there is unity and all the rest of it. there is no disunity in the party. There is no disunity in the party. But that is not to say I'm not take cognizance of the question, because this is something where you re-echo a sentiment where a good number of people are not trumpet all along. Not to say now you re-echo. In any society, any institution, we get differences. We can get a different opinion in addressing matters. The fact that you get different opinion in addressing matters does not mean that there is disunity. Otherwise, you can say there is disunity in the American government, there is disunity in the British government, there is disunity all over every other institution. Because that is how you engage, to share ideas, to challenge each other. For make una not say, this is my position, and that is your position. But at the end of the day, we look at the position that is more clear and good for the party, we'll take that position. And sometimes, it need not necessarily mean that the particular person position is the best. Maybe we can move and meet at the middle of the road policy. Sometimes, in most cases, we're not the best policy, so that we're able to move forward. So, the party is also an institution where you get people of different ideas, different cultures, different tribes, different religion. And we accommodate all those people. So if a Muslim in the party said no, well, Christians also, let us do, Christian and Muslim prayers. Maybe we get one person where sometimes so get the way he thinks say no, not for prayer, but at the end of the day, the party will say no, we have to do both Christian and Muslim prayer. That's how we work in the party. But if for some reason somebody take them out of context, you always have people. Anytime when somebody wants trouble, that's one thing take them out of context, it's fun, it's waiting and corner. But we have our own challenges like any other party, and we're working on it. So that one they are not make you waiting and corner. Of course, the disaggregated material is on top of that. But people fail for realization. And I think Abukabo will just end up with that because he gets particular data on that. But what we can tell now clearly, Sierra Leoneans we forget very quick. Why we so get a short memory, we not remember. And that is not an insult. Please don't get me wrong. For all these years when they conduct election, will not show happen at this continent. Apart from ECSL, self giving a disaggregated result. Even the radio stations that will pronounce and announce disaggregated result by polling stations. When people have to take book for the mark, people in the mark. That was all remember. Ireland by polling station. People in fact they said SLPP now this particular station 0, APC 200. People in the mark. So the disaggregation not even by ECSL. ECSL they publish, I don't hear this, and that particular sentiment they get, to be honest with you, and I keep going in Bianca. Because if you're not in Bianca, we're not going to be able to respond because you don't take, and only a forum like this we will police. So thank you very much for them 2 questions a day. Easier because I don't meet with other people and even SLPP counterpart, senior people who argue say they don't ever publish this aggregate. That's not true. That's not true. And I see other people there, highly placed people in society, they trumpet that false narrative. And they trumpet the false narrative. Even journalists, they trumpet the false narrative. We don't get, even 2018, we get this aggregation of results. But people in the make, like I said, it's new. And this is the thing where ECSL, working out of corner, always a lot they say, we don't ever see, what can I ask, they tell me, say, we don't ever get a publication of disaggregated result. That's always they tell me. And I always tell and say, that is wrong. But the thing is, when you get a common notion, the more you throw better out there, the more readily people are, believe say this is true. So I think it is time for us also for them to put out your own position for the people. And not say for them. If we want the result, we want the waiting the God, we can make an accessible to. But let us say it is not true. So I will hand over the mic to Abuka because we get specific data for you now on that segregation of Israel.
Deliberately, I don't want to make any statement today because being our observers, we get very experienced panelists there. And on all they agree with me, say they don't do justice to the topics they really handle. So I want to put your hands together for the panelists there. They don't do it very well. Now, let I explain small waiting at this disaggregated data. When people let they say, not for make am public or not for publisher. Firstly, you know say no law no dey when you say you for eat every day, right? But you know say if you no eat every day, it go affect health. Because you know why you health be affected, you eat every day. Elections, the honor of elections, na transparency. Wetin na transparency? Everything you for make public, let people see am. You understand? So even in the absence of law, no law, not to the correct information that one need. You no need for hide anything wey get for do with a transparent elections. You for make the data then public. Now let me explain you now wetin dey happen. Wetin dey happen in the previous election, even under this ECSL. When una go na tally center for go tally the police stations result, they get projector where they put. Then una all they can with una results then by police station where they call the IRF. For example, if they say we dey deal with Bookfits, police station 001, APC they pull their results where they get there from the IRF. ECSL they pull their RRF where they get, and the projector and the projector so that una they see whether they add APC 60, SLBP 20, they put on the projector. That's when they una always satisfy say yes. What we get, 9 they put on this projector. What ECSL get, 9 they put on the projector. After they don't add everything, then they print that one day. That one day when they print by police station and then they give to the party agent who go at the center. That is the disaggregated data. There has never been election where they give party agent that information the way that they print. Then they give now before ever they certify the result. So anybody who says I've never given disaggregated data, now false information. Now false information. What if they go into the center if they're not a print there for you? Now that's how now wetin happen at this election. They be assign me na the northwest. Northwest cover 3 districts: Potloko, Cambia, and Karina. We then are pulling we then at the Tade Center. Instead of the use projector for display the results the way they come out na the police station. Me of course I go with the IRF there from Potloko. I went there with 93% of the IRF there. And maybe get the feeling say when we go there now for let them go ask me, let them put say, hey, police center 1, Lunge, SLPP and this APC. So we go with the IIF there for make comparative analysis with the figures the way they get. But what did they do? When they come with their own IIF, then they show nobody, they don't they announce and give nobody. They don't they say this na Lunge, then they give the IT man. Nobody knows what is on the IIF. Nobody sees it, and that didn't one day happen at any election at this country. At the bet, anybody who watch television, where I go radio for go visit the people there, at the bet about say that they don't ever happen at the country. Anyone they be. So one thing that they add, the political party, they know they see them. The political party they don't know. Remember, say one by election gets Nadugu. Who say SLPP get 49? Even when they display them. So everybody they see instead of the right 49, they write 149. So make sure say SLPP the one we see. So talk less of the one we know they see. And that they against the fundamentals of transparent elections. When they say elections should be transparent, una for see all thing. But I shock una before I take the seat. Wetin happen? We dey inside the Tale Center. Now they announce 60% of police stations. 60% of police stations. Now Poloko contain 502 police stations. 60% of police stations. Now Gambia contain 318 police stations. When they reach 60% of the police stations, Gambia will get 318 police stations. Now the result. At that time, at the Tale Center, we not even count one resulted from Gambia. So how did they get it? When they didn't get it from the Tale Center, when they from the Tale Center, then they send it to national. We asked the returning officers the day. We asked the returning officers the day. Say now una send results na the ECSL office. They said not to send results. Who said them pull results for that 318th police station? When we were there, no ever count one from Gambia. Wetin make we dey talk this? Today na SNPP, tomorrow go be any other government. One thing wey dey make country unstable na when dem no get transparent, free and fair elections. You understand? So anybody, even in 2018, after the elections, Ufali publish its aggregated data by police station. So anybody wey say they not publish police station data, the person is not being truthful. I get all the police station results then on the phone. 2018 police station by police station for the whole country, because we been downloaded them as political party, and as political party we get this aggregated data. When I mean the key, we party agents them na the Tale Center. So let people not change the narratives because they benefit from this government.
Well, I sure say we go end.
Yes, I think say for una when you follow the basis upon which we decide to introduce this monthly parliamentary press conference, now because of the many attempts that we will make in parliament. If you go now the answers or you go now the records of votes and proceedings where other side they call a minute, it will show say from the 5th parliament we don't raise countless of issues. For make we use SO19 wey give power for some ministers for can answer or for can proclaim the own into account based on the law. None of them question they never put another paper. I'm actually the chairman of the business committee of parliament, not for the leader of opposition, or any other member, now the leader of government business. Now he will decide wetin they can order paper or wetin no they can. The APC not get ability or not get the power for what you can order paper. We don't make several moves. Even the issue of the tariff, when they remove the social ban, like I think 2 weeks ago, I stood in the well, I raised the matter, pursuant to SO25, for people, someone the minister, for can respond to why they remove the social ban when I started that day, when they added 4 people when they would perform. They say, look, instead I call the minister, they say, okay, then the chairman of the energy committee look into that. So that's the situation. That's why we call them press conference. That's what what we do in parliament. We don't do many actions. We dey now call on as journalists. The boss is there when they buy even the first spot, they first there. One boss, at that time, they put a cost over 800 something million euros. When if you check on the internet, the same boss of even bigger capacity, if they get less than even half of that price, we still we raise questions, we do necessary procedures, nothing was done. When they did the beginning rest, when they begin the Chinese rest, we also stood on that, nothing was done, and countless other issues we now will follow. If you now go parliament, you now go say you have an effective opposition, we always have to articulate issues where they affect the masses. If you follow parliament, I'll show you say, we will say this one will do one. It's out of the space when they close in parliament. And so they have for physical police and other things. Then the last one where I want to talk on, what you follow differently. Of course, from the positions where the president don't take so far, it's clear say we know how they go differently. When the APC was in power, even though they say they buy high, but we are selling cheap. 660 euros, including GST and service charge. 660 per kilowatt hour. Now when they say they buy cheaper, then they sell 1 kilowatt hour at 5,300 something euros per kilowatt hour. When we can have power, it's very clear say we are a government that governs for the people. We care for the people. That's why during the APC, even the fuel was subsidized. Because we know when you trigger the fuel component, it affects lots of things along the value chain. That's why we are subsidizing fuel. We will subsidize rest. When they can don't know, when they go in the tax force, now they put a die force before they provide for us. That's why they reintroduce a tax. And long ago, the 10% excise tax on rice, import tax on rice, it no ever exist. That will be the government for able to cushion the effect on the pricing formula for rice. When we can have power, we are a government that cares for the people. That's why whenever we subsidize for the basic commodities that will affect on the other areas of the people.
Thank you very much. Just to wrap up now, we get a few questions to ask. One, the first question, the first thing I want for, make me understand. A couple of weeks ago, people in the other say we can get nuclear plants in Salone. The smallest nuclear plant will be established at 5,000 megawatts. All electricity you need inside Salone, you don't need 400. So that the owner will know outside for class up. It is not true. Then on the other hand, and somebody from AYD asked, say, what thing we go do different? I will tell you, say, from when we come on a government in 2018, we as a party will not ever detach ourselves from what needs to be done. I mean, we always follow the sector them, foresee the gaps, we do the research and find out what we need for do. So we are ready for when we come into government for hit the ground running. So we come into government today, we know what they for do for let me solve the electricity problem, the economic problem, the problem for fuel, and all the other things. And the Bakish asks, say, the former energy minister be there, they don't come out, a new energy minister don't come, they will still get blackout. I want to tell you, say, if you take Babu, you put him stick banner. You don't go ever be Salima to na Babu. So in the systems they're wrong, whether they take the money, they put on an account and single treasury account, then they use that for other purpose, and then you put Musa, you put Solomon, you put Aminata. Now the same blackout we get. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we will come to the end of the press conference. Members of the fourth estate, like the last press conference, I want to make you understand, say, we get with parliamentary leadership Nayasu. So, in addition to the questions we don't ask, we can grant interviews. This is an opportunity for people to get plenty news. In addition to the parliamentary leadership, we get a good number of esteemed members of parliament Nayasu. Then they are Una grants them interviews as well. Una get the leadership of the party, President Nayasu, or Una also grant me interviews. So for this next couple of weeks, Una get opportunity for get enough news on issues that we will think say Una want for cover. In closing, as always, Una can talk to me deputy after the press conference, Mohamed Bob Kamara. We go arrange other issues that we pertinent to our facilitation. Thank you all very much. I want for tell plenty thank you. And also important, I want for all to know the parliamentary spokesman, Honorable Dr. Mohamed Fakruma, anything about parliamentary information. When I meet her,
They go able facilitate interviews also of Parliament Day. So I need for Noah when I meet time when I talk to her. I want for plenty thank you to members of Parliament, especially the leadership. Plenty thank you to the leadership of the party, and also a special thank you to our former Deputy Speaker, we running mates, and also we former leader of Parliament, and also to you members of the 40 states. We want for tell una plenty thank you. We hope so we don't give una plenty information today. We want for let una do the people of this country justice, forgive them the right.